And you're now tuned into the Ratchet Diaries. And I'm your girl, Queen Cass.
And I'm JoJo.
What's going on? First, I want to thank JoJo because she came into my house. And she, from the back, girl, you lost weight. That hair is growing. That skin is glowing. Thank you, girl. That made me feel really good, so I appreciate you.
Mind you, if you guys see me right now, I look crazy. My hair looks like it hasn't been brushed in a month. I came in with the sunglasses on. I'm wearing a happy fall shirt.
She came in that house like she'd been drinking all night.
I've been sick. I haven't been feeling good. Leave me alone.
Yeah, so I give her a pass for this one.
And we've decided it's no fun when you're the sober friend. Cass is already drunk because she's doing shots of Smirnoff pink lemonade. Does it taste like pink lemonade?
It does. It's so refreshing. It's a great summer drink.
And it was warm.
I'm gonna put it in the fridge and drink it on the deck tonight after I'm done dinner.
So I'm going sober, so
I'm on vacation, so get lit, motherfuckers.
There won't be no wine time moving forward.
There will be. There will be wine time. JoJo is going on a cold turkey, and she's not drinking anything for a month.
I'm gonna try and go longer than a month, but we'll see.
I'm so proud of you.
You know, I struggle with alcohol.
It takes a lot of. She really does. I mean, I'll have maybe.
Oh, here we go.
A half a bottle.
I'll have 4.
3.
Yeah, 3.
I only had 3 bottles. 3 bottles.
That's embarrassing. And, I've limited myself now to, if people come over, I drink White Claws because I, know I can have more White Claws. Wine, I know my cutoff for wine. I know when they're going to get fucked that night.
I'm surprised that you drink all that wine. So, wine makes... Okay, all that sugar, it kind of makes me sick if I have too much wine.
That's what's been happening
I literally
with me.
get, yeah, it's too sugary. It's too much. It makes me nauseous. So, I drink Crown Royal. Shout out to Crown Royal if you're listening, baby.
They're not giving you a sponsorship, Cass.
Please give us a sponsor.
I've been eyeballing this wine since I got here, okay? And I've had it before, so it's from a local winery. So, sorry.
I love it.
What time is it?
Wine time.
So the wine we're drinking today is from a local winery. I got it last weekend, of course. It was at the winery.
Of course she did.
It's called, so where we live, it's called Delco. And if you're from Delco, if you know, you know.
If you're from Delco, stand up.
If you know, you know. People from Delco are proud as fuck to be from Delco. And there's definitely a difference between Delco and Delaware County.
Right.
A huge difference. But this wine is called Delco. It's a sweet red wine, and it's from a local brewery called John Robert Cellars. So I've had it, but
this is
Cass
first
has
time,
not.
So I will let you guys know. I'll be the judge of this.
It's very dark.
It looks yummy, so I'm excited. Thank you.
All right, so here we go.
Oh my God, it tastes so good.
It's super good.
Swear to God, grape juice. You guys would drink the whole bottle. Now that, I can understand. You're like, I had 3 bottles of that.
No, this would be one of the ones that make me sick.
Of course.
I would be...
So do you drink a lot of, when you're drinking that many bottles, are you drinking dry? Or a medium?
Never. It's usually it's not... I get sick off of the dark reds.
Okay, yes. That will make your stomach hurt. Mm-hmm.
It's usually the peach one that we like.
Oh yeah.
It's usually ones like that. I can I can house those bottles. Or a bubbly one. I really like what's it called? Carbonated stuff.
Yeah.
Love carbonated stuff.
Okay.
So, but there's maybe I'll try and get it. There's a non-alcoholic wine.
I am not interested.
And
I'm going on air to say I am not interested. So we'll have that one for you, and we'll have the wine for me.
Well, maybe we can try it. If I can find it. I saw someone post it, so I'll have to look and see if I can find it again. But could be something. Yeah. So you're on vacation, you said?
I'm on vacation, and my family came into town. So I had my first family cookout.
Full family
cookout. Since I've been in my new house.
There was deviled eggs.
And it was deviled eggs and everything else. And it was so beautiful to see all my family members that I haven't seen in so long. And I'm happy that I bought a house where everyone can come together and feel at home, feel comfortable to come here and just communicate again. After COVID, since COVID, I haven't been able to see any of my family So it was nice to see all my cousins, my little cousins, my older cousins, and my aunt. And
it was fun. I was here.
I feel more comfortable since I got my COVID shots to go with my grandma. I've been helping her out a lot and being around her. And I mean, thank God that I feel like thank God I have family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like I have so much support around me.
Mm-hmm.
And I needed that. I miss that so much. So, shout out to my family. Thank you guys for coming through. We had a great time. And JoJo was there. So tell me about your experience at my family cookout.
Well, I've already met Aunt Pearl.
Yeah. So this is not her Jody's first cookout, but this is the first time she's been the one that I've hosted myself. So
yeah, it's that's the first time I met some of your cousins.
Right.
And I'll tell you guys this: her one cousin is very, very, very handsome.
You want to leave my little cousin alone?
And I can't really say much about him because his mom told me that she listens to the podcast.
She's laughing right now.
So I can't really say much, but
leave my little cousin alone.
See, this is why you can't be. This is a shout out to him because you can't be nice to these hoes because that's when they're gonna think that you want them.
He's such a good young man. He works. He gets good grades in school. He has a girlfriend. He's been with for 3 years.
Fine. I heard them say was he was 18, and I said, "Oh, he's 18."
You're like,
okay.
Yikes. You're like yikes. But yeah, he been with his girlfriend for 3 years, and he's like planning their future together. I'm gonna give you the backstory. His parents been together since high school, and
his mom's a little cutie too.
She's beautiful. She's
pulled
always
up with
been
this nice ass car.
She's always been beautiful, and she's still beautiful to this day.
Oh, they got money.
And she shut up. She definitely pulled up, all tinted out and everything. That car.
And then he got out the car. I was drooling. I said,
"Ew!"
And then I heard them say he was 18, so I was even cool with it.
Yes, he is. He's a baby. And so,
baby.
So she's been with her husband since she was a teenager. I remember when she was like young and would come over to my grandmom's house, and they were young, her husband, and I used to always look up to her. Like, she was always so gorgeous and beautiful in my eyes. I swear to God, I used to be like, oh my God, I hope I like her when I get older. And I used to say that. And so it was awesome for her to be here.
And when he left, he gave me a hug, and I turned to Cassie and I was like, he wants me.
Ew.
I wasn't even drunk.
No.
Aunt Pearl was like, where's your drink? Aunt Pearl.
Oh, I have the pictures, so we're going to post the pictures with my cousin Kalia. She took a picture and she sent it to me with me and you and her. And she was like, with the Ratchet Diary. She posted on her page.
I love it. I love it.
I'll show you that later, and we'll upload that to our stories for you guys to see as well.
She's taken off the market though, fellas.
She's married.
Just so you know.
Happily married.
So I thought it was fun. It was a lot of fun. The food was good. I was here all freaking day. And then
yeah, she was literally here all day long. I mean, before I even got dressed for the party, I did all the cooking. Okay, so my mom brought small little things, but I did all the cooking.
I brought cookies and cake.
JoJo brought cookies and cake
and liquor.
And liquor, and which I really appreciate. And yeah, I did all the cooking. I made all the sides. I did all the grilling. So
I put together the grill too the day before.
Yes, she did.
So if anyone needs anything put together, I'm that bitch.
Handy woman.
I'm handy as fuck.
Handy woman. Who needs a man when we around?
Girl,
I hop on the grill, baby, and I did all the cooking.
I don't need no fucking
man.
So
it was very nice. And then I got to see my boyfriend. So my boyfriend was gone for a week. He was on a vacation, and obviously I couldn't go because I had my own family vacation the very next week, and I'm not wasting all my vacation time. So that was nice. So I got to see him. He came the day of the party. So he came home. He came home straight to the party. So turn up. But we had a great time.
Conveniently. Guess what? Guess what today is?
What? What's today?
Happy Friendship Day.
Oh, happy Friendship Day.
That's
Me and JoJo have been friends for a long time. And many of you guys know she's my daughter's godmom. So she's very, very close to my heart. So happy Friendship Day.
And you're very protective over things. So we're going to talk about what's going on later after like celebrity gossip and stuff. We're going to talk about what's going on with my quest for a man.
Oh, here you guys are in for a treat. So we're going to start off with celebrity birthdays.
Happy birthday to ya.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Sorry, guys, I skipped ahead.
She's drunk.
Just a little bit. It is the Ratchet Diaries, right? Okay.
This fucking fly has been in here, and I want to fuck it up.
Please do.
Because he keeps like,
so
look.
I have one fly in here, and I let it in by accident. I did it myself. I took that.
If you would have put the Irish Spring stuff around your door like your mother told you to, it wouldn't have gotten in.
Anyway, so former President Barack Obama's birthday is August 4th.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Leo.
Barack.
Leo season.
Stand up, rep your sign, baby. Meghan Markle's birthday is also August 4th.
Oh.
Megan Good, sexy Megan Good. Shout out to you, sexy baby. August 8th. The late Whitney Houston, August 9th. And the beautiful woman that created me, that's also a pastor. Happy birthday. Hers is August 10th, and she's turning 59.
She looks good for 59.
Oh, yeah. She's like, she could go for 49.
Girl.
Good. The genes running good in this family.
I know that's right.
Shout out to all the August birthdays. Leo's, stand up.
It's Leo season.
My best friend's a Leo. My best friend, Polka T. You heard us talk about her in previous episodes. Polka T, baby, we turning up for you. August 17th.
I won't be. It's a sober month for me.
It's a sober month for JoJo, but she is gonna get drunk for my birthday, and I promise you that. And shout out to Allie. Allie's birthday is the 16th.
The 16th. Yep.
Happy birthday, early birthday to Allie as well. And we're gonna slide into celebrity gossip.
Before you go into celebrity gossip,
what you got
I
for
do
me?
want to say we do have a lot of new listeners, and I saw some of our new listeners came
That's
out
right.
of Seattle.
Oh,
So
shit!
Sierra and Russ, we know it's you guys.
We know.
It's you listening.
So you might as well just go ahead and inbox us.
Slide into our
sponsors.
DMs. We call you mom and dad to begin with, so you can really be our mom and dad now.
You can definitely be my mom, Sierra. Please be my mom.
Let me get that body like you, girl, because looking like a whole snack. But we do have welcome to our new listeners. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us, and thank you for all your support. Please follow our Instagram page.
At the Ratchet Diaries.
Yep.
Podcast.
Feel free to climb in our inbox with any questions, any topics, any interesting things you guys want us to talk about, speak on. Give us your feedback.
Or shit that we say.
That.
We're open to have a debate about shit that we say.
We love it. We don't care.
Oh, remind the listeners what the kid that slid in our inbox, the kid that's waiting until September. Remind me to talk about him when we go.
Okay, we sure will.
But go into celebrity gossip. What you got for me?
So we got Jlo and Ben Affleck. How do you feel about that them rekindling the flame?
I feel like you shouldn't really go back to exes like that.
No.
But there had to have been something.
It has to be something after all these years of her. Like, you know,
she was with A-Rod for so long.
And then before that, she was with her baby dad,
Mark Anthony.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's been well over a decade since she's been with Ben Affleck.
I think she might look a little too good to be with Ben Affleck.
I mean, have you seen pictures of Ben lately? I need you to pull him up because he's a fucking hunk. He
I like his
too.
brother. I like his brother better, Casey.
I've never seen his brother before.
Did you ever see Manchester by the Sea? It's a good one if you haven't seen it.
So, how I feel like, me personally, I don't go back to exes, especially.
Oh, he is handsome. I just don't think he's handsome. I don't think he's right for her. I don't know.
I mean, it has to be something, but me personally, my brother told me once I started dating, and I remember this very clearly. He said, once you let it go, let it go. And my brother had been married, I want to say almost about 20 years now. Or almost 20, maybe about 17 years he's been married. And I take what my brother has to say. He doesn't say much. He's not a man full of a lot of words when it comes to giving too much advice. But when he said that to me, something clicked. It took me a long time to understand But as I got older, I understood what he was saying, and it's just to the best of my own interest.
I want to give a shout out to your brother and your brother's coworkers that are listening to us.
Oh, okay.
He was like, a lot of my coworkers are listening.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
I'm not allowed to listen. And they said it was good. I
told him he's not allowed to listen at all.
I'm not allowed to listen, but my coworkers listen, and they think you guys are great and funny.
I'm
glad somebody thinks we're funny. I think we're fucking hilarious. Personally speaking,
I make my daughter and my boyfriend laugh every day. So.
I make myself laugh every day. Literally every day.
We make ourselves laugh every day.
But I do agree, so I do want to give a shout out to your brother and his coworkers. And hey, coworkers, what up, family?
Hey, guys.
What up, fam? We heard about you this weekend. Your brother had me cornered for a minute talking.
Oh, did he? He got you.
Aunt Pearl got me. Your brother got me. I didn't even
my sister didn't catch you.
I had her before the party.
My family is long-winded.
A little. When your mom gets me, I'm like trying to slide the other way because she'll keep on going.
You're in for the night.
I know. We played Family Jenga too.
Yes, we did. And my mom had an epic fail, and I have the video to that, so we can post that too in our stories if you guys are interested in seeing.
If you're interested,
my mom lose, and it was hilarious. So then I wanted to also speak about Simone Biles. How do you feel about that?
I love her. If you follow me on my personal Instagram, I'm a very big advocate on like mental health and putting your mental health first. And I saw something yesterday that I posted. I was like, I have a good heart, but I got a smart mouth and I'm a little mean sometimes. I said, that's me. I'm the one. But
that's how I feel.
She's very like, I think she was very brave to speak about her mental health because that's such like a guarded thing, and people may think she's weak.
She could have went ahead with the story, the quote, people were saying, she was injured. That's why. People started
painting, no, I'm fine.
People started painting the picture for her, making excuses for her. And she's like, no. I'm physically fine, but mentally it's taking a toll.
So the weight of the world is on your shoulders.
They started saying she was the best in the world.
The GOAT. She's the GOAT. She is the fucking GOAT.
So imagine how much pressure that is for a 24-year-old girl. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, us as women, I feel like I didn't start coming into myself fully and knowing what I want fully until I was almost 30, and that's, now. So she's 24, and she's like, the way of the world, they're saying I'm the best in the world right now. I have to go out and perform, and it was messing her up mentally.
Did you hear, though? She wasn't going to come back, but she felt like she needed to be the face of that man who victimized them, that Larry Nassar.
Yes.
So she needed to be the face, so she wasn't even doing it for herself. And then she trained with that girl, Jordan.
Right.
And they were like, no, Simone, this is for you. Guys, I'm not going to hold you. I have this whole story made up for her on her behalf. Her and her boyfriend broke up. She just wasn't in there mentally. I said, no, they definitely broke up.
You definitely told me that. And then, okay, thank you for bringing that up. So her boyfriend made a statement, and he says, I will forever support you. You will forever be a star in my eyes. And thank God he spoke out, and he said that publicly so everyone else knows. But also she knows, like, it's real. Like, he will, he forever sees you as a star in his mind. He loves you, and he's there to support you.
And
so
he's also
important.
He's also a professional athlete, so he knows the pressure to go out there and perform.
I didn't know that. So what does he do?
He plays for the Houston Texans.
Oh, wow.
He's a football player. So he tried saying he ain't know who Simone Biles. You ain't know who Simone Biles was.
Now I do think that was a lie because
you ain't know who she was.
I think that's a lie.
He said, I didn't know she was. I knew she did gymnastics.
Athletes. And I know you damn well know Simone Biles.
So I had this whole story made up that they broke up because he ain't post nothing about her. But, girl, Simone, we see you, sis, and we're proud of you. And for standing up along with the tennis player that bowed out and said, my mental health is more important. I agree. Mental health is definitely important. And women, you need to be kind.
Women and men, like, if you ever feel like you're at a breaking point and you just can't go any longer mentally, seek that help. Take that self-care for yourself. Take that time out to sit back and do whatever you need to do to pull yourself back into the game and get back out there. So kudos to you. Thank God there's so many young women out there looking at her and they see her taking self-care for herself. And at church, that's what we're learning, self-care. So good for her.
And it's
good for her.
And to be a woman of color, to speak out against mental illness, that's something that you don't see. I feel like personally, I feel like you see a lot more white people speaking out, saying that they have all these mental illnesses. It's more frowned upon in like the other cultures and communities.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been in tons of conversations with my friends personally, and they'll go, "Oh, that's not gonna get you nowhere, and that doesn't do nothing for you.
Man the fuck up.
Man up. We all go through hard shit, but everyone is different. Everyone takes things differently. I know black people that committed suicide. Everyone takes things differently. So when you tell someone to man up, that's nice for you, but the next man might not be able to man up.
Right, exactly. No, I agree with that.
They need that
100%.
support to say, yo, bro, if you need a little help, go talk to somebody. Get it off your chest.
And I feel like I've learned the hard way that like when a friend comes to you and needs to vent, they don't need you to say anything back. You don't have to say anything. They just need someone to tell.
And I think you learn that also a lot by like, hanging around me. You learn like sometimes when I come to people, I never really come for advice.
She don't give a fuck what you gotta say. She don't care. She'll start.
In my mind, I gotta figure it out. I just need to get it off my chest. I got my plan, my game plan in my head.
There ain't no point in giving her your opinion unless
I'm a different motherfucker. I already have a game plan in my head. I just need to get off my chest.
Unless you are looking for advice. You will say from the jump, I need your opinion on this, or I need you to reel me in, or I need you to give me your insight. You will say that from the start. If you don't come to the story, come saying this, that, and the third, I need this, or don't say nothing, because she already got her mind made up on what she wants to do.
That's right.
She just needs someone to talk it out with and like listen. So like, and that's what some people just need. They just need somebody to listen. They're not asking you to solve all their problems.
Thank you for being that ear for me too.
Somebody needs to. Shit, you'll be driving yourself crazy, bitch, because I be in there in my own mind. And when I will say for myself personally, when I'm low, I'm low.
I pretty much go deep too, but not to the deep of depression, to the deep of
blocking it out.
Probably getting like a little crazy on the crazy side. So you reel me in.
I'm always like, here you go again. Why don't you fucking stop acting crazy? Why don't you just call him? And you can tell if I'm in a good spot. If I'm not in a good spot, I think you know better than to come with me, because I'll be egging the fucking crazy on.
One thing is, me and her, we mesh very well. So when I can tell she's in a bad place, she started giving me crazy ass advice. And I'll be like, yo, bro, okay. No, we're not going what you talking about.
You want to go drive past his house? Because I guarantee you he's there. He's fucking other bitches.
And she'll pull right up in 3.2 seconds.
Get in, bitch.
Car, get the fuck in. We're going over there. So, yeah, so.
That's if I'm in a low spot. But if I'm not,
now
I'm
know
just
better.
like, Jody, 22 years old, would have been like, let's fucking go. We're riding up. 29-year-old me, you said it the other day, growth, where I said, no, just give him a call. You don't want to go to bed, Matt.
Yeah.
Girl, growth.
Yeah,
growth.
Definitely. So, next on
Who else we got?
This is next and final, Kelly Clarkson.
That man is robbing her. So for those who don't know, I'm very invested in this. Kelly Clarkson and her husband have filed for divorce. So he was granted, they got divorce lawyers. One, she has to pay for his divorce lawyer $1.5 million.
That's fucked up. I didn't know that.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. Two, for spousal and child support, she has to give him $200,000 a month. He was asking for almost $500,000 a month.
She must be what? She makes for $500,000.
She makes $1.5 million a month.
Oh shit.
Okay, Kelly.
Okay.
Third, no. Third, he got to keep. They have a Montana ranch. She went to sell.
Is he taking care of the kids full time?
No, she has full time custody.
So how the fuck is he getting child support if he don't have
child and spousal?
How is that possible?
I think $125,000 of it is like child support and $75,000 spousal support.
How is that possible?
I don't know, but
because I'm like, well, who had he? In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, he must have the kids living there because she has so many jobs and he's taking care of all the kids.
And he got to keep the Montana ranch, which he said takes $80,000 to maintain a month. But she wanted to sell the Montana ranch. But apparently, he was like her, what do they call it? Talent managers, whatever those are. Okay. Apparently, him and his dad didn't really have licenses. He is fucking robbing her. What do you need $200,000 for? But these celebrities maintain this lifestyle, and now you have to maintain it. I mean, she's not missing. She makes $1.5 million. She's not missing that $200,000. But like. Someone was in my DM saying...
Someone living off of that? Could you imagine? He's sitting back, chilling off that shit.
Someone in my DM said, get your money, king. I wanted to
Damn.
punch him in the face.
That'd
And I
piss
know
me
he
off.
listens to the podcast too.
So, sir, whoever listening, fuck you. That's fucked up.
It's homie wait until September. Tell him in real life.
That's
in September.
messed up. Like, I receive child support, and I would never rape my baby dad. He makes plenty of money.
Yeah, but
And I would never do that. At the end of the day, I want my baby dad to thrive in life. Keep being a good role model for our daughter and his other children. And he's successful. So I don't want him to break his pockets taking care of, my one child, but he takes care of us well. So
but
I can't complain.
But my thing is with her, so you don't really see a lot of times where they're the breadwinners and they get the where it's the female having to pay the male. He is fucking robbing her $200,000. I wrote, damn,
That's
I wish
fucked
I
up.
would have fucking married
I
Kelly
feel like
Clarkson.
there was kind of no love there.
What happened? What happened in that marriage?
Love someone, I love them for a long time, At the end of the day, I will always love my daughter's father, even though I moved on in life, and we both moved on in life. But I would never want to hurt them like that. Like,
right.
That shows you how miserable you are as a person.
But
I feel I'm happy my baby dad moved on, and he's in a relationship and he's happy. That makes me happy. Good.
But you're not gonna dig in his pockets with the new bitch.
I would never just to fucking get back at him. I would never. At the end of the day, that good relationship could be a good source for my daughter to see.
But scale it back a little bit. He's making, so say he only made say she only made, instead of $1.5 million, say she made $150,000, right? And he's only getting $2,000 instead of $200,000. In reality, I mean, the amount makes sense.
Yeah.
$200,000 is just a lot of fucking money. Month.
It is.
That's a lot of fucking
Monthly,
money. That's more than what people make in years.
He doesn't have to work.
He doesn't work. He became a ranch hand.
Oh.
He's a full-time rancher now.
Well, good for fucking him, little
Duty
fucker.
fucking doodah.
So what do you have for us?
All right, so I want to give you guys an update on my
Please tell.
Cassie being my fairy godmother. So she had to reel me back in with a few, where she was like, no, we're not exchanging nothing. One of them, I already exchanged numbers before I got his, before I did the questionnaire. So I have been doing the questionnaire. I'm only going to share one of them with you guys, the answers. Okay. And I think this man, all right, so this one we're going to call the nurse.
Okay.
So, and I didn't talk to him for 3 weeks. Like, I didn't answer his text message, and then I just answered it back yesterday. How do you feel about that? Someone not answering text messages after weeks and then acting like the conversation was still going on.
I block people like that. I'm going to be very honest. I block people like that. At the end of the day, so before I met my boyfriend, no, not before I met him. So we were in like the talking stage. I went to this,
take your shot before we finish this.
Oh, okay. Let me take it down.
And
woohoo! It's like that.
Shots!
So I went to this like high-end bar type restaurant place, right?
oh, I know what you're gonna say.
Right. So I went there with my best friend, and at this point I was like, off and on. I was in a talking stage with my boyfriend. I was dating. And
courting, some would call it.
Right. And I heard like super like ballers be there, blah blah. So this guy, he's a manager of this like well-known restaurant. He's like on my ass. I need your number, blah 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 blah. So he turned me off the first night. After I gave him my number, because obviously there was no other way. So I gave him my number, or whatever. And he turned me off the very first week. Whatever. Never spoke to him again. He hit me up recently and was like, hey, what's up? And it was
casual conversation.
It
number
was
you don't have saved.
It was an unknown number. I was like, who the hell is this? I wrote back, who's this? He sends me a picture of me and him that we took the same night that we met. I was like, oh my God. I blocked that fucking number. I'm like, I have a whole boyfriend now that I live with. Like, get the fuck out of here. But, so that was weird for me. It was months. It's been months and months later. Hey, what's up? I just wanted to check in with you.
It's been months.
And then sent me a picture of me drunk with him.
The two of you together.
The two of us together. I blocked it.
So you don't think it's cool to reach? All right. So we'll call this one the nurse because that's what he does for work. He's 32. What are you looking for is one of the questions. Cliche answer, but friends possibly that grow. So for now, fun until we both decide we're ready. Okay, you're looking to fuck.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids? No. Do you want kids? Yes. Do you have a job and what do you do? These are questions that came from Cassie. He said, yes, I'm a nurse at a local hospital. I'm not going to say where he lives, but he lives on his own. So one of the questions is, do you have a 5-year plan? 5-year plan, hopefully found my person and start making cute light-skinned babies. Also to start school for my master's in nursing. Do you like animals? Yes. Do you have your licenses? Do you have a car? Yes. How tall are you? 5'9". And then any questions or comments. And then he gave me his phone number. So how would you rate that questionnaire? Like, would you reach out to him?
I wouldn't mind going on a date.
Okay.
As far as like talking every day and him coming over my house, no. I wouldn't mind going on a date to feel the vibe.
Okay.
And to see where just in my mind, when guys take you on a date, it's now you get to experience how they would treat you or how they think of you.
Did I show you what he looked like?
No, I don't care either. Let's see.
But go ahead, you keep going.
But so, I feel like if a guy thinks highly of you, he's going to take you to a nice restaurant. If he thinks, oh, she just some shit, let me buy her a platter.
Not let me buy her a platter.
Let me order a pizza and come through. Let me, So, I would go on a date with him and see where he would take me. And that's,
He's handsome. He is handsome.
Yeah, he's handsome. He's handsome. So I would
short. Handsome.
He's worthy of going on a date.
So go on a date. Okay, so that's one of them so I didn't answer him for 3 weeks.
I feel like just going on a date is harmless. If you don't like it at the end of the day, you can go in the house. If you like it, he can come in and have a couple of drinks.
You said it's no more allowed to invite them to my house.
No.
So the youngin I let come over to my house. He brought me a bottle and he brought me 2 glasses. He brought me a wine and 2 glasses. The youngin
and I'm going to go on a record just to say I do not recommend anyone just coming to the house the first night.
It wasn't the first night. It was the first night we met in real life.
Yes, in real life.
Yes,
no,
I will say that.
Don't come to my house.
That was my fault.
If you're serious about me, you respect me enough, you see me worthy of a dinner, you spending $100, $200 at dinner, that's not going to hurt you. Unless you're broke, and then you don't need to take me out anyway.
No, the youngin was trying to go out. Like, he wanted to go see Space Jam. He was trying to do things to go out.
So that's guys where she wasn't listening. She should have went out on that date.
I agree.
And that's where you get to see how chivalrous they are, if they are at all. How much they respect you, because they could take you. Oh, you want to go to Applebee's and shit. I mean, that's cool. I mean, I don't got no problem with the Applebee's shit. It's cool. No, sir, you're not taking me personally, on to Applebee's on the first night. I don't mind going any other night. Me and my boyfriend go all the time, but not the first night, baby. He took me to a very expensive restaurant for the first night.
But I feel like I just don't like going out. I'm such a homebody that I just want to stay home all the time. I just want to be... So, there's that one. So I have the nurse, which I just texted him back recently. He's cool. I mean, whatever.
So let us know your thoughts on dating too. If you guys have anything that you guys want to add to it,
or tips you want to give me, because obviously I fucking suck at this.
Give her some tips, man. She needs guidance.
I
think JoJo just doesn't want to get out the house.
I don't want to leave the house.
She needs to be housebroken.
But I also want to tell you guys, you should be really proud of me, and I'm really proud of me. So I'm not having sex anymore. I
am
a horny bitch.
And I get like this in every relationship I'm in. Like, my sex drive is very, very, very high. My boyfriend told me he's never gotten this much pussy in his life.
Yes, because you're a fucking horny beast.
We probably have sex every single night.
It's the fact that she says she'll just dry hump and then come.
I told his ass if he gets tired, I'm going to get on top of him.
And then just let yourself come.
Yeah. But I only get like that when I have a boyfriend. Like, I love my boyfriend, and I'm in love with him. So, it makes me want to do it. So that's a good sign. I feel like being sexually attracted to someone that you're in a relationship with, that you live with, is so important. I feel like sex is so important in a relationship.
I agree.
I look deeper. People say, "Oh, you're humping, it's nasty," but it's the one time that you guys are both one and you're fully connected. And I'm a very spiritual person, so I believe that's when your spirits are
you drunk?
entwined.
You're drunk right now?
I'm a little drunk.
No,
but this is truly how I feel about sex.
And I definitely agree with that.
I explained to my boyfriend. My boyfriend said, I never heard anyone speak like that about sex, but I see it as more as, just humping. It's us having a spiritual connection.
So and
my body craves for that.
Because you're in a relationship, I feel like it's definitely different. For myself,
I was single, I wouldn't give a fuck if I wasn't fucking every day. At least I would want a couple times a week. But now he lives with me. He lays next to me every day.
You gotta get over. So you gotta get over the fucking. So for me, I realized I had to get over that hump. That yes, I wanted to have sex. Don't get me wrong. I definitely wanted it. I wanted to call up Shorty real quick and be like, come through. But if you're not with someone and
you're not having consistent sex, it's not fun. Having sex sporadically is not fun to me.
Right, but now that I'm over that hump,
you're good.
I'm over the hump. Now I can rock out.
Yeah.
Now don't get me wrong, when I had to turn down Big Dick Dave was about
You're a strong one. You know what she said to me, guys?
That was the biggest dick I've ever seen.
Fuck him. I'm gonna be pressed. I can't fuck him. I'm gonna be pressed. And I said, you know what? That's fucking gross. She knew that big dick was gonna put her down.
Listen.
And she knew she was going to... I'm so proud of you.
Big Dick Dave, I need to give you a shout out. Because
shout out to Big Dick.
So what I'll say about Big Dick Dave, this is why I didn't have sex with him. One, that dick was fucking... He was hung. He's little, too. He's short. Hung like a fucking horse.
A big dick had me pressed 5 years, okay?
Listen.
Stay away from... Stay clear, bitch.
It was about as thick as this bottle, bitch.
Stay clear.
So, it took a lot in me, but we had a conversation before he even, and he talked about his dick a lot. I knew this going into it. We had a conversation before, and he said, look, I'm not...
Did you want to kiss it?
Girl, I said, you need to go. I sent him right out the door.
Your knees are probably weak. Get the fuck out! Get out!
Please, Dave! Please! He'll probably be like, she was bitching the whole time as I was leaving.
Get out,
but
please!
We had a conversation prior to him doing anything, and he said that he is not looking for anything. He's not looking for a relationship.
So
he's not looking for anything.
I'm glad that you kept that on your mind. I'm so proud of you, because when someone's saying that,
he told me. He's flat out, and it was about to be that Virgo dick.
Oh, he was gonna do you in because I'm a Virgo. Shout out to Virgos. My birthday's September 18th, and I'm gonna let you guys know we're gonna have something real special for my birthday. I do a big for my birthday every year.
Big Dick Dave.
And this year I'm going to Niagara Falls with my boyfriend.
You think?
I know.
All right.
So I'm excited. And then...
Did you secure the date yet?
Yes. So we're going the weekend of my birthday.
Yeah, okay. We'll see.
We're going. And
all right.
I'm just so... I know. I'm so busy.
I'm busy that weekend anyway.
I'm so busy. And I have so much things to do. I have so many things planned in September. But I'm really going to make time to really go ahead and do something myself. But...
I think I'm having a hot flash.
I usually have a lot of parties, so I'm going to have time. I'm going to make time to go away. And I am going to have a party, of course. Like always, I'm going to have a party.
If you guys want to support and send us bottles, you can do that.
Damn. Yeah, send us, please. Anything you want to do to support Queen.
Well, so we got a month before we have to go into Virgo season, so cut her birthday short. So she's like, don't cut my birthday short, but the Virgo sex hits different. Can you say yes or no?
Yes. Every man I ever had sex with is very pressed to this day.
And
if you're listening, you know it's true.
I had to send them home, Cass, because that thing was hung. So that leads me to my question. Why? This is my question for the internet. This is my question for everyone. Why is it the short ones always got the fucking schlongers?
I love it. Good for them. I mean, whenever you're lacking in height, you making it up in inches and below, and that's always what I experience. I never experienced like a little short guy with a little small penis. Oh, actually I have. And that's disappointing.
Shorties isn't average.
Look, I was looking at you like, you know what, I have, and that's actually disappointing. But most guys I mess with, yeah, they're pretty much comfortable size.
So, for all you girls out there that only want to date the 6'3", 6'4" dudes.
That's little.
You gotta give that 5'4" boy a chance because that dick is big.
There was one guy, right, I was dating. He was like 6'4", right? Yeah, about 6'4". I was like, oh my God, he's cool. He just a cute car. He works hard. He's nice. He's sweet. He's so nice to me. He whipped that baby out, and the dick was so micro.
No.
I'm not lying. It was so small.
Were you disappointed?
Yeah. I knew at the moment he pulled it out that me and him were done.
So all our listeners out there.
It was too small. It would never make me happy ever in life.
Do you agree if you're below 5'9", 5'8", you got a big fucking
Y'all
dick.
hung like horses.
Hung.
Y'all hung like horses.
I think Youngin's got a big one. I think. He's tall and skinny though. It's
tall. If you're gonna be tall, it's the skinny ones to go for.
It's tall and skinny.
It's the tall and skinny ones to go for. So if you're tall and skinny, I pretty much know you're hung like a horse. He wasn't. He was tall, but he was kind of husky. So that showed us like, okay, I pretty much knew it wasn't gonna be huge.
So
but when I seen it, it was very disappointing.
There's two different types: tall and skinny that I think are hung, and then short and like stocky.
Yes.
That's the fucking stocky ones with the big.
Yeah. God. Or medium height and with a very comfortable dick that's livable.
I would rather have that medium height with a comfortable dick. I don't need a big. That schlonger would have changed my life from Big Dick Dave for real. When you're in a relationship, how much sex is too much sex? Is there such a thing?
No, not for me. You're asking the wrong person. So,
I think you should have sex every day.
I think you should have sex about
you have someone laying next to you
5 times a week.
If you have someone laying next to you and you're not trying
There's
to
days where I'm even tired, so yeah. About 5 times a week, yeah. If you're in a relationship.
5 out of 7 days?
Yeah.
How many times are you going that night?
A couple of nights, 2 or 3 times.
Okay. So
it depends on what kind of night it is. If it's a weekend, then we should go 3 times.
I think if you're in a relationship, you should be giving it up. Period.
I give it up all the time.
We know.
Me and my boyfriend are very, very sexual and hands-on. Smacking ass, making out here and there throughout the day.
Are you you like to stick the tongue down the throat? I've had that experience.
Yeah, that's me. Yes.
And I'm like...
You already know that's me. Yes, me.
It's a little much, sticking the tongue down the throat. I'm like, damn, can I fucking breathe? I'm a pecker.
It's because, it's because we're passionate.
That Taurus was passionate, bitch. I'll tell you that.
Taurus are very, very, very passionate. So they're highly compatible for Virgos. And I dated Taurus for 5 years. And he was the exact same person as me. Our sex drive was exactly the same.
That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
It
was a lot of sex.
Listen.
I'm like, yeah, that's scary. Like, yeah, it was a lot of sex. But a Taurus is like, we're having sex 7 days a week. 3 times a day.
So I feel like because I'm a Cancer, my love language is being together, like quality time. That's my love language. Like I just want to be like I just like being together.
We're with each other all the time. Once he get off of work, that's it. We're with each other.
That's why we had to record early today. Because she had no alone time with me. Yeah.
She's so funny. That is why we're recording really early, and I'm drunk. And
Trash.
It's probably like, what time is it?
It's 3:50.
Almost 4 o'clock. And my boyfriend just wrote me and said to our picture, he said it's too early to be drinking. I'm like, I'm drunk.
Can you tell him to mind his fucking business?
It's the Ratchet Diaries, bitches. We're drunk. And if you guys are at home, you're listening right now, please drink with us. Let's get drunk.
I'm trying to build my roster here. You know what? I don't even want to really build my roster. My month of August, because I've been really sick. I haven't been feeling well. So my month of August is to just get my mind right, get myself right.
And I feel that's important for anyone.
Here, I'll pour the rest in your cup.
Right before I met my boyfriend, right, I was at a point in my life where I was like, I had that alone time, that mental alone time, where I felt like, oh, it's okay. I'm going to have a hot girl summer. I'm going to fuck these streets up. And I'm going to live my best life.
You're not for the streets anymore?
My boyfriend put me the fuck down. I'm not for the streets no more.
I'm not.
I'm for him very much. Very much for him.
I'm not for the streets either.
Look, you got your shades on. Are you fucking lit right now?
You hear the dog?
Please excuse JoJo's dog. She just fucking yawned because apparently we're boring her.
Ew. So the youngin was over my house, and why was he all hugged up on the dog?
Can you please tell them what he did to you?
No. I'm not ready to talk about it. No, he's sweet. He's a really sweet boy. He is.
He's
very
a
sweet.
nice guy, but I think Jody's too old for him. I feel like you're looking for something different, and I feel like you need to start moving towards the 30s now. Give the 20 guys up. I've been over the 20 guys since I turned 20.
I don't know. Maybe
I've been dating guys in their 30s since I've been 21.
Maybe the nurse will give me a little light skinned baby.
Uh-huh.
No, that wouldn't be right
cute
to the world. That wouldn't be right to have a little mixed baby.
Why?
Sorry. Because they would be slaying pussy, as the Indian King says.
He's gonna be hurt. Right? If you have a little boy, he's gonna be breaking hearts and beating all the pussy up.
Ew, ew, ew. So let's go into red flags.
Oh my god.
So this is what we're gonna close it up with. So I decided in the past I have decided to ignore the red flags. I ignored quite a few. I'm not ready to talk about them on the podcast.
Don't feel bad. I have ignored plenty of red flags, but as I got older and grew in life, I understood. Bitch, you better not ignore the red flags ever again.
So, is age a red flag? Do you go into something knowing what you want? Like, you want someone over 30, or you want, do you think that there's such a thing as being too young? Like, I'm 29.
So, when you ignore the flags, it's pretty much, when people ignore the flags, it's because you don't fully, and I'm sorry for anyone listening, but you clearly don't fully understand what you want.
I agree.
So,
I don't know what I want.
I believe, and it sounds so crazy, but last year was the first year ever in my life where I knew exactly what I wanted, and I wasn't letting no guy, and I won't let my boyfriend out ever if I have a goal in mind,
mm-hmm.
and if I feel like he takes me off any track, then that's gonna be that, because I know who I am,
okay,
and I know what I want. So when you ignore the red flags, it's because, oh well, maybe we can go in this direction. That's fine. It doesn't matter. It does matter. You have to truly know what you want.
Right.
And you have to take that route for yourself. And don't let anyone else distract you from that.
So, for example, age. Do you go into something knowing, I know I want someone over 30. Or I know I want, I'm cool if they're 25.
Point blank, period. He has to be over 31.
Oh, over 31. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what do you think? So I'm 29. The youngin is 26. 26 I think is the youngest I've gone so far.
Yeah.
At the age I'm at now, and I can see differences between the 26-year-old and the 32-year-old.
Hell yeah.
And the fucking 29-year-old.
Hell yeah.
29-year-old and the 26 are more on the same path than the 32-year-old, I feel.
You're going to always see the difference.
So do you think age is a red flag?
Hell yeah. At the end of the day, I don't care how mature you are. At the end of the day, men and women, it just is what it is. We age differently. So, men don't really come into themselves until after 32. After 31. Women don't come into themselves until after 27. After 28.
I will agree. My life changed for me when I was 27 and a half, 28.
Exactly.
My mindset changed. So, everything changed about me.
With that in mind, you will not level up all the way, and I don't care whoever says this. You can climb in our inbox and you can debate with me all day long. You will never fully level up with someone unless you're very, very immature. Level up with a man that's 25 and you're fucking 35. You will never level up. It's mentally, it is not. It's not happening. It's just not.
So. Okay, that leads me into my next potential
So I always
red flag.
dated older men because, to be honest, and I've always been ahead of my time. I bought my house at 27. So I've always been ahead of my time. So I always dated older men because I felt like they were able to mentally connect with me rather than men my own age.
So then that leads me into my next question that follows right into that path. Is living with another person a red flag? Whether it's your parents, whether it's a roommate, is that a red flag to you?
Not if you're living with roommates and things, but if you're living with your parents and you're almost 30, yeah. I mean,
how old's too old to live with your parents?
Unless you're I'm living with my parents for a reason. I lived with my mom for 6 months.
Everybody always has a reason why you live at home.
Oh yeah, quote. When I moved in with my mom, because I was buying my house, I lived with her for 5 months. Because I was waiting for my house to be finished. That was a reason. if he's like, oh, I'm living because I'm saving up to buy a house.
Triple D's been saying that for years, baby. Where's the house?
I met him 6 or 7 years ago, and when I first met him, that was his excuse. Me and him are no longer done. We're done. No longer anything. But he still lives with his parents. And he said he's still waiting to buy a house. And he makes more money than I have ever made in my life.
So living with somebody, parents, is a red flag. Even I feel like living with roommates is definitely a red flag. Because, like, you're still in that
unless
party
your
boy
parents
phase.
are, like, on, you know, God forbid, like the deathbed, then it's a red flag.
Or you have a goal that you're moving out soon.
Right. You have to have a goal. So when I moved to my mom's house, the idea was to live there for a month. But the house that I had, my potential house, fell through.
Well, technically you had this house first. It fell through.
No.
I thought this was the house first.
No, I had another house, and it fell through.
But didn't you look at this one and then it came off the market?
I found this house at the end of February, in the middle of February.
Okay.
Right before COVID hit. And I was like, this is my fucking house from the jump. So it took me them 3.5 months for them to fix it up to get it the way we needed it. Because during COVID, everything shut down.
Mm-hmm.
So it took forever for them to get everything moving.
And they were back in their country.
Yeah, but exactly. They were back in Africa. So it was a lot going on. But before that, it was another house I had. And I moved out of my apartment because I was waiting to move into that house. And that fell through. So.
And then another red flag, their communication skills. Is that a red flag to you?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like,
So, I feel like you need to be careful with that because at first they could be gaslighting
I
you.
was just going to say, you are reading my mind. At first, most guys are going to be like,
they're going to gaslight you.
I'm doing this, I'm doing that, blah, 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 blah. And
then they got you pressed.
4 weeks later. Now he's going a couple of days while talking to you. Now he's going a day now it's taking all day for him to answer your text because, oh, he's so busy. He possibly could not text you back, but he can hop on Instagram, but the text is just too much. So, now you're starting to see the signs of inconsistency. And
inconsistency is a huge
when you're
huge
inconsistent,
thing.
I mean, that's the biggest red flag you can have. There's a door.
Take the door.
You're done.
You can go.
You have to be done with him. My boyfriend's the first guy I ever lived with in my life. And his consistency with me has been A1 since the day I've met him. It's been 6 months now. I have never met anyone that's been more consistent with me in my life.
And that's what you need. You need the consistency. That's the most important thing.
He's so honest. He tells me everything.
Too honest.
He's so honest to the point where I get pissed off a lot of shit. I'm like, bro, the fuck you got going on over there? But it's like, he's so honest with me and he's so consistent. And you have to respect that. And that comes with maturity. You have to respect their honesty.
So,
you have to.
We're pushing our time here, sis.
Right.
So, I just want to say, there's a few things I want to say. And I feel like we got to leave you guys with a funny. So, first thing is, I need you guys for whatever other... Listen, I'm trying to get sponsored by Qua, the sunglasses.
I wish you guys can see her right now. She has shades on in my dining room.
Under a chandelier. My sunglasses at night.
She's a fly motherfucker right now.
We need you guys to let us know what your red flags are. That's something that's important. Oh, Shorty with the one that's waiting until September, he's still patiently waiting.
So there's a guy that he got in JoJo's inbox and was like,
we talked about him I think last episode.
We did. So if you listen, then you know the story. But if you haven't,
we don't have a name for him yet.
I'll update you. He was like, oh, I live with my ex-girlfriend, but we're breaking up. The lease is over in September, and I'm moving out.
I feel like he'd be a cartoon character. What's that cartoon?
Liar, pants on fucking fire.
What's the guy with the afro that's at like this big on Hey Arnold?
I think it's Johnny Bravo. Like Johnny Bravo. Hey Arnold.
Yeah,
I don't remember his name.
But you know what I'm talking about? That's what he reminds me of. We gotta think of a name for him.
That's a nice.
He's gonna be like, "Can you guys stop talking about me on your podcast? Thanks. I'm famous." But no, so we'll keep you guys posted in September when he's supposed to move out.
That's right. So we'll see. We're waiting for you, sir. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're still living with her, please do not contact us. We do not care. I don't want to hear any excuses. If you guys made up, good for you.
Please do not contact us.
Please
He's still
do not.
patiently waiting. He says he likes his girls like he likes his waffles, thick and fluffy.
Oh.
That's what he found on his Instagram one day. But we need to leave you guys with a funny. So I'm going to give my funny.
If
and then...
you guys like your girls thick and fluffy, please contact JoJo because she is thick, honey. And she will fluff with them eggs, honey.
I don't cook. I don't clean, just like Cardi B. I got a cleaner.
Her pussy is that good.
One of my funny this week, the youngin' had sunburn real bad, and the youngin' decided it would be funny to bite my sunburn.
Ew!
It's not
Ew!
funny. I said, that hurt. I said, ouch, that hurts.
Ew. Okay, so I had someone like eating the twat, right? And he bit it. And he had a gap in between his teeth.
No! Like Michael Strahan?
Yeah, and the clip went through it. I screamed so loud. Ah! Stop! Wait, stop! That was the worst experience of my life. So I
when
can
your
imagine.
clip got stuck.
Yeah, in between his fucking gap in his teeth. Do you guys understand what I'm saying right now? This shit hurted. It was a nightmare. Then he tried to finger me with long ass nails. I said, "You better not put this thing inside of me." Oh, he did, and scratched me with a couple of nails.
How'd that make you feel? Did it feel like you were getting fucked by a chick? I mean, a finger by a
Worthless.
chick? Made you feel worthless?
Worthless.
Ew, ew, ew.
It was so gross. I kicked him out.
It's the
Yeah,
gap in the
you
teeth
got
for
it.
me.
It was the,
Damn, I thought my sunburn
and
being
he
bit.
was so nice. He brought me all the stuff for my birthday. He was like stopping by on his lunch break, bringing me lunch to my house. 'Cause I was working full time from home. Yeah, he was so nice, and he was really a gentleman. But he is not it in the bed. He is a epic fail in the bedroom. Epic failure.
So when your clit got stuck in his gap tooth, that probably happens to Michael Strahan. He
All
probably don't
the
eat the
time.
pussy.
He probably don't eat pussy. He probably saying, "Bitch, I'm too rich. I'm not eating pussy. Suck this dick."
Suck this dick. Jeez, I thought the sunburn being bit. I literally was like, stop, that hurts.
That ain't shit. Now, how about you getting teeth stuck in your clit stuck between teeth?
Ew.
He just was trying so hard. He was eating the pussy like he was actually eating. I was like, bro, it hurts. Ow! Legs up behind my head. Bro, stop!
Ew, ew, ew. Bitch, Big Dick Dave pulled out that schlanger, right? That schlanger, right? The fucking cat was right there about to fucking swat at it.
No.
He would, like, touch my leg, the cat was swatting at it. This is my life, guys. This is what you have to look forward to if
that
you get to
happened
come
to
with me.
Before, when I was younger.
Yeah, that was one of your funny stories.
Yeah, I had a cat attack a guy's penis.
And on that note, we want you.
And that is it for the Ratchet Diaries.
We need you to chug your wine. Maybe not chug it, but make a big
We are not
sip.
chugging anything.
little too
I am
sweet.
drunk, and
I am drunk. So
Joe doesn't care.
I don't give a
She has
fuck.
the shades on right now. She doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Skinny Joe.
Shout out to Skinny Joe. I love you. I see you're so happy on Instagram. I see you have a little girlfriend.
I know. They're both each other's profile pictures.
No, the fuck they're not.
Yes, they are. Where is my phone? I wonder if I can call him.
It's right here under this book.
Oh, duh. Hold on. You think he'll answer? What time is it? 4:30.
Put him on.
He might. Hold on. Let's see.
So Skinny Joe was on like episodes back, and Skinny Joe was talking about his dating and how he was fucking bitches, and that's all he wanted. He found a bitch
with his girlfriend,
and the pussy and I something about her personality.
He answered.
He answered. We have Skinny Joe on the line right now.
Skinny Joe's live on air.
Hi, Skinny Joe.
What's going on? Sorry, I'm driving at the moment.
Oh, we were just checking in.
Right now we're recording an episode of the Ratchet Diaries, and we want everyone to know about how much you've grown and how happy you are in your relationship.
He said she's like wifey.
What?
Yeah, I mean,
He's
not
blushing.
Like, no official, but like things are going really well. I'm where we last left off. I had to make a decision, and I felt like kind of weird about that decision at the time, and patience paid off, and things are really well. I'm really happy.
I'm so happy for you. I feel the same way. like dating my boyfriend, and I was like, oh my god, things are going so great. And then we move in together. I'm like, oh my god, I've never lived with anyone before purposely. Like, I purposely didn't want to live with anyone. And I'm so happy. It's been 6 months, and I'm still happy to this day. So
you guys are about at the same time with your relationship.
Yeah, so I'm happy for him.
I told her that you guys are each other's profile pictures.
I can't fucking believe it. That's so gay, but I love it. It's so gay, but I love it.
Are you on your way to her house right now?
I brought me and my boyfriend's matching Nike shirts. He has a black one and I have a white one. It says "Just Do It." It's so gay, but I love it.
Cassie's drunk right now.
I'm so drunk. I don't even care.
Did you hear that she? Did you hear he's on his way to her house right now?
Are you on the way to her house?
Yeah, she's at work, so I'm gonna stop over, hang out for the weekend, and then go to work Monday, and then go about my week.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm so happy for you. So how far does she live from you?
She's about an hour. We typically alternate weekends.
Oh my god, you guys are so cute. Give me some.
You have to hold it close to your microphone.
It's going very well. You know, the idea of cohabitating has come up.
What? Oh, really? I was just going to ask you, are you guys looking to move in? I feel like this is a natural time. Like, it's so natural. I've never lived with someone in my life, but it was such a natural thing. I mean, he helps out on the house. He cleans. He doesn't cook, but he'll order food.
She cooks for him.
He goes and he runs errands. He'll clean the cat box. He'll do whatever without me even asking. I mean, it's a package deal. If you're like that, then we're good. So I'm super happy, and I'm super happy for you too.
Thank you, and likewise. I mean, it's wild because, like, obviously haven't been divorced and, like, haven't been in a really, like, long-term relationship.
Yeah, me either.
I've done a lot of these things that she hasn't done yet, like moving in and, joint accounts, marriage, and this and that.
Wait, so you had a joint account with someone before?
His wife.
With my ex, yeah, when I was
I didn't know you were fucking married ever before.
Yeah.
So that's something I didn't know. I had no idea.
Really? I thought we covered that.
No, we didn't cover that.
No. We didn't bring that up. I didn't know you were married before.
I think when we were originally talking about you coming on and showing us that perspective.
So for me, he lived with people before. Like, he's done the whole relationship living with someone.
Don't you guys like how she took over my phone?
Taking his part
Skinny Joe
and all that. I haven't. I've never lived with someone. I always lived by myself. Once I moved out of my parents' house at 21 or 20 or whatever it was, I've never looked back. I always lived by myself. So, reliving someone, oh my god.
They're each other's fucking profile pictures.
So much pressure is off of me. He does a lot of shit that I usually do. He does it. A lot of things that I would take care of myself, he does that. It's a beautiful thing. I'm never alone.
That's how they should be.
It's so fucking beautiful, dude. He makes the bed when before he goes to work in the morning.
Wait.
If I don't make it, he makes it. It's a beautiful thing, dude.
I love it. Let's kick Jody to the side for a second. Let's just make it about us. So, we, I went to work and she had my clothes folded when I got home before she left for work.
Oh my god, I swear to god, that shit happened to me. So, I came home, right? I washed our clothes. So, I felt bad. I got home.
Guys, he was my friend first, just so you know.
I'm exhausted. And I said, oh shit, bitch. You left y'all clothes in the damn washer. You had to get your ass up and go put them in a dryer before they get bad, right? So I said, fuck you, dumbass. So I said, let me go upstairs and get in the shower first and I'll go get our shit. I went upstairs. The bed was made and he folded up all of our clothes, even my fucking drawers. He put everything in a dryer, dried it, and folded all that shit.
How? Skinny Joe,
That's a partnership. That's how things should be.
I want to marry him.
Ask him how old she is.
Do it.
How old is she?
How old is your girlfriend?
She'll be 33 in September.
Okay, so
like what?
14.
Mine's is the 18. She's a Virgo.
And my pops is the 16.
Oh, nuh-uh.
Yep.
Oh, tell her I said what's up, and I'm so happy for you guys. Please, 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 if y'all get married, Please invite the Ratchet Diaries there, please.
Bitch, I'm gonna be in the wedding. I'm gonna be her maid of honor. Fuck that long line. Can I be your best woman?
I'm so happy for you. It's the companionship for me. I've never had it before, so it's so different. But once you're the right person for that person, it blends easy. So his companionship bounces off of me. And so whatever that man needs, I went away and I bought him this outfit, right? And when he got home, he's like, oh, this shit's fire, babe. And he was so appreciative of it. And it was just so beautiful to see because these guys out here aren't appreciative of shit. But he was so appreciative of it. And I got home, and the things I asked him to grab, he grabbed everything. And I'm just like, I couldn't ask more of a man. He makes me so happy. And anything I ask for, he does.
Skinny Joe,
and everything I don't ask for, he does.
He's probably like,
there's nothing more I can ask for.
Jody's hating ass in the background. Unhappy hating ass.
And we got hating ass JoJo in the background.
Honestly, go put a COVID mask on. We're busy.
Yeah, you gotta. Maybe we'll invite you. We gotta give her a different name, not her real name.
So I'm having a birthday party. So please feel free. You and girlfriend is very, 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 very welcome.
Did you say him and the girlfriend?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They're fucking. If I'm gonna invite him, I'm not gonna not invite his fucking woman. So, and you guys are invited. I'm gonna have a birthday dinner.
You guys can sleep over Cassie's house.
We're gonna have a dinner.
Since you don't like driving at
nighttime. We had to have
nighttime.
you guys here. We're gonna take pictures and all that good shit.
So, Skinny Joe.
Shout out to y'all. I wish y'all the best. I wish y'all marriage and happiness in the future.
Did you tell her that your podcast famous on the Ratchet Diaries?
Nah, I think I might have mentioned in the beginning, but I kept that a little bit on the hush-hush because it was recorded in the beginning, so this is a us thing right now, right? This is the three of us thing.
No, it's not the three of us. You were my friend first.
Let her know you have friends down here in Philly. And then, yeah.
You two and me, us three.
No, we appreciate you answering. We were just talking about you, giving an update on you, because you're the only person we really had on the podcast.
Yeah, seriously, real shit.
I appreciate it.
But
did you guys already discuss your situation that you and I talked about, or is that like not topic?
No, that's not a topic right now. Cassie tried bringing it up, but I said no, it's not a topic right now.
It's not?
And then not right now. It's not a hot topic right now, but that's not.
Oh, so my boyfriend just sent you a picture and he said, how many Jody need? I got her.
What is...
Wait.
Fuck him.
So it's a picture of tampons and it's like a box of them at his job. And he said, how many does Jody need? I got her.
You know what? Fuck you, bro.
He basically say you're bloody. He's not even here. He's not even here, and he knows you're talking shit.
Bloody about Skinny Joe and his girlfriend. No, I'm not bloody. I really am happy for you. I did come around, didn't I?
You did.
I did come around after I let my friend have his happiness, and then once I saw her profile picture change, I said, all right, I guess they really like each other. But
you know what? I gotta give props to you too, Cassie, because I didn't express myself to Jody the way I should have and let her know, like, I wasn't being distant to be a dick. But you covered that real well, and I appreciate it. You said what I couldn't say.
Because we talked about on the podcast how I called him out, like how I was a little mad. And you're like, no, you gotta relax, sis.
You're very welcome. Because I feel like me and you are going through the same thing at the same time.
Yep.
And I feel like even my friends probably felt that way, but it's so new to me, and I'm so happy. I'm really like in love, and it's a crazy ass feeling. I've never been in love with someone this long in my life.
So you didn't have, like, you had choices, obviously, but you only had one person pursuing you, where Skinny Joe had choices. Do you think at the end of the day you made the correct choice?
Yes. Hands down, yes.
And I feel the same way. I mean, when I got flowers sent to my house by him, I had another guy here. And he was like, dude, you just got flowers from another nigga. Like, I feel uncomfortable. I think you were here that day. Jojo.
Yeah.
You were here so I felt uncomfortable, but I was actively dating, but he overshined everyone. And not only did he overshine, but he continues to overshine.
We were trying to get Skinny Joe to break up with that bitch. We said, oh, she ain't giving up the pussy. It's time to leave her.
Yeah. No. So I wasn't giving because I was like, I don't know him, so I'm not gonna give it up that fast. So that's probably what she was going through too. She wants to feel the vibe first.
Haven't spoken to her about the scenario and stuff. That's exactly her reasoning.
That was my reason too. So once I had sex with my boyfriend for the first time, I never had sex with anyone else ever again.
Same.
I'm with your boyfriend, obviously. I met with my girl.
Yeah, and when we had sex, me and him wasn't together like officially. But once we had sex, I've never had sex with anyone else ever again.
Because I mean, at that point, you're creating a whole different bond and stuff. So for me, it's a respect thing.
Yes,
point,
yes, it was a respect thing. I would never disrespect a man like that. So if I let you, we're having sex and it's unprotected or something like that, I would never do that. So with him, it was like that, and then it just went on to something else, and it's beautiful. I'm very, very happy.
And how are you guys as far as, if you don't mind me asking, like communication and honesty? Are you guys super open, or is it one-sided, or?
So communication is so well. He's so honest and open. Sometimes it kind of it annoys me, but it's like I respect him for that, so I can't get mad. And I'm very open and honest with him, so I feel like our communication line is it's so open. He lets me know every aspect of what's going on in his life. Something stupid happened. Somebody texts his phone with some dumb shit. He lets me know I know every aspect of everything that's going on. So, for those that's listening right now, if you think I don't know what's going on, I always know what's going on. And I'm making that very clear on air.
Do you guys have that same open line of communication? Like, is it from a man's perspective, is you have the same situation? Because you and Cassie are really going through the motions at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because, I see her Instagram and stuff, so, we are kind of, at that same level at the same time. But the one thing that I've, had to work through leading into this relationship was communication. I was shut down. I'd rather, at the time, I would rather internalize it, deal with it myself, but I feel so different being able to just be all right, here's the scenario. So when I brought up the idea of her potentially moving in with me, I have personal things going on, which led me to ask anyways, but there were other things in the motions anyway, so it kind of just, the timing just worked out. But when I ran it by her, I was listen, I've been thinking about it all week, how to bring it up. I'm just going to straight out ask you, would you consider this? I don't need an answer right now. I just want it in your mind. You think about it. You tell me how you feel. And, we're able to have that open dialogue, and there's no, I don't want to say ill will, but there's no, disappointment if she doesn't decide to go that route. The other topic that's coming up is maybe she's relocating for work, and, do I want to go with her?
Huh? So, somewhere big? You would uproot your life?
That's a possibility. That's something we're going to actually discuss this weekend, so we'll see.
That's different.
That's definitely different.
So I feel like when you're taking that kind of step, marriage isn't that much far apart. You know what I'm saying? When you're willing to uproot your whole life, marriage should be right around the corner. It should be, if we're taking this step, we're going to go ahead and take that step too.
But he's already been married though, so do you view it differently?
I feel like...
Yes, I do. I would... So, before I proposed to my ex, I waited 6 years. And then 6 months after the marriage, we filed for divorce. So...
Would you wait 6 years again?
No, I would do it sooner.
Absolutely. And I feel like, to be honest, and quote me if you... Let me know how you feel. I feel like a man truly knows if he wants to be with his woman for the rest of his life within the first year of being together.
I would say that, and when I proposed the first time, I felt that way. For me, it was financially at that time. I just wanted to hold off, make sure we could, financially afford everything.
Yeah.
For me now, I'm going to be 30 in October, which isn't that old, but I've gone through so much already where I feel like I'm more mature than what that 30 number would be. So for me, we've talked about kids, not saying that's tomorrow, but, we want to make sure that we're on the same page so that we're not wasting each other's time at this stage in our life.
Makes sense.
So we talked about it. You know, I do see myself with her. I do see myself having family with her. Like, I've seen her with her nieces and nephews and stuff. Like, she's very... she gives off really good
and she doesn't
traits of a
have...
parent.
She doesn't have any kids, correct?
Correct.
We gotta give her a name. We'll think of a name and give it to her. You gotta come down and get on a whole episode with us.
I have to. I know. There's so much I gotta do. I have, like, no time, though.
Make time for your girls.
Oh, no. I make time for my girl.
All right. Well, on that note, drive safely.
Bye, Skinny Joe. We love you, and we wish you all the best. And we will be giving you an update within, 2 months, guys, of what Skinny Joe's doing now with his girlfriend.
Skinny Joe will be down for your birthday. Maybe.
I hope so. Him and his girlfriend are very invited to my dinner. I'll be 29, and please bring your girlfriend. I have a guest room. If you guys don't want to get a room down here, I have a guest room. You guys can stay there together.
Okay.
Well, on
I
that
appreciate it.
Well, on that note, thank you for answering us. You're mate. Well, on that note, I didn't think you were gonna answer. You always answer when Jody calls.
I mean, we'll see. You just called at a good time.
Goodbye, Skinny Joe.
Bye,
Yeah,
Skinny
thanks for having
Joe.
Bye. He's such a sweetie.
We
His birthday's October 18th.
Is it?
Yeah, a month after yours.
So, we definitely love Skinny Joe, and we wish him all the best of luck from the Bachelor Diaries.
And that's how we're gonna wrap this bad boy up. You know, Skinny Joe's a little long-winded, so
He is.
Psych. Cassie's long-winded too.
I am.
But we appreciate you guys. If you guys ever want to be on the podcast, let us know. Give us a holla. We should have got Big Dick Dave. Big Dick Dave would have answered.
Oh, shit.
And
And
I'm
she
flagged.
got red flagged, so.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Be kind to others. Practice
And
social distancing.
and practice self-care, too.
And safe sex.
And safe sex. Please put a condom on.
Can I get it? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.